Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to solve equations that have one solution, many solutions, or no solution. Okay, so let's look at this first example. Let's combine our like terms on this side here. That's 2x plus 2x. That gives me 4x plus 2 equals 4x plus 2. Notice that the expression on the left is identical to the expression on the right. Okay, when this happens, that means the answer is going to be many solutions. And I'll show you why. So let's say x is equal to 0. So replace x with 0. Do you see we get 2 equals 2? Because 4 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 2 is 2. So we get 2 on both sides. So we get a true equation. What if we let x be 1? Do we get a true equation? Is that a solution? Are both sides equal? Yeah, we get a true equation, a true solution. So x can be 1. What about x2? Can it be 2? Let's check that out. Will both sides be equal? 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. Same thing here. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2 is 10. What if I let x be 3? Will that also be a true solution? Yes. So this is a case where we have many solutions to this equation, not just one. Okay, let's try the next one. Let's solve it first. 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times minus 1 is minus 3, equals 2x plus 9. Let's get all of our x's on the same side, and let's subtract 2x from both sides. So this is gone. This will give us 1x minus 3 equals 9. Add 3 to both sides. X equals 12. So this one gives us one solution. Let's check and see if our answer is correct, okay? So I'm going to go over here and replace x with 12. Since the answer for x, we claim it to be 12. So let's replace x with 12. 12 minus 1 equals 2 times 12 plus 9. We're just checking our answer to see that we didn't make any mistakes. All right. Well, 12 minus 1, that's 11. Well, 2 times 12, that's 24, plus 9. Well, this is 33 equals 33. That means our work is correct, and the answer is 12. And there's only one answer that makes this equation true, and that is 12. Okay, let's keep going. So we have 2x plus 8 on this side. And let's distribute here. 2 times x, that's 2x. And 2 times 8, that's plus 16. Subtract 2x from both sides, so we can get all of our x's on the same side. And this will give us no x here. It's gone. And it's gone from here. So that'll give us 8 equals 16. Now that doesn't make any sense, because 8 does not equal 16, and this is the case where there is no solution. Okay, when it doesn't make any sense like this, that means there is no solution. All right, let's go to number 4 and see what we get. Well, let's just combine like terms first. 2x, and put a 1 in front of the x, so you know how to combine these x's when there is no number. Just put a 1. Okay, so that means you have minus 1x here. So you have 2x minus 1x. Well, that's just x. plus 7. Put these numbers together, combine your like terms, which are numbers here in this case, x plus 7. Okay, look, both sides are identical. What happens when both sides are identical? How many solutions do we have? If you said many, that is correct. Many solutions. Because if we let x be 0, we'll have 7 equals 7, right? Because 0 plus 7, I'll show it. You see? Replace x with 0. And do you see we get 7 equals 7? If we let x be 1, okay? Put 1 here. 1 plus 7 is not 8. 1 plus 7 is not 8. 8 equals 8. That both sides would still be equivalent. What if I let x be 2? 2 plus 7 is 9 on this side. 2 plus 7 is 9 on that side. So no matter what number we choose, the equation is going to be equivalent. It's going to be true. Okay? So the answer is many solutions for this one here. All right, let's keep going. So let's go ahead and solve this first. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 equals negative 2x plus 5. Let's get all of our x's on the same side. So let's add 2x to both sides. All right, this will cancel. Guess what? This cancels too because I have a zero pair here. I got the same thing. One is positive and one is negative. So this leaves me with negative 2 equals 5, and they are not equal. So this gives me how many solutions? No solution. Okay, let's keep going. Number 6. Let's combine the like terms. 4x plus 2x. Okay, that gives us 6x. Plus 2 equals 3x minus 7. Okay, let's combine the like terms. Let's get all of the x's on the same side. So let's subtract minus 3x from both sides. 6x minus 3x, well, that's 3x, plus 2 equals negative 7. We keep solving. Subtract 2, we'll get 3x equals, I have negative 7 here and negative 2 combined. That gives me negative 9. Divide both sides by 3, and x equals negative 3, because this is DSN. Remember, different sign negative when you're multiplying and dividing. That's how I want you to think about it. Different sign negative. So the answer is x equals negative 3. In this case, we have one solution. Okay, let's go to number 7. We've got to simplify this. We've got to solve it first. So multiply 2 times x, we get 2x. Distribute the 2 to the 2, we'll get 4. Copy plus 3x equals, distribute on this side, we'll get 2x. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1. What's the next step? We need to combine like terms. So this 2x and this 3x, we put them together, and we get 5x. Plus 4 on this side equals, we can put our numbers plus 2 and plus 1 together to get plus 3. So on this side, we'll have 2x plus 3. Now let's get all of our x's on the same side. Let's subtract 2x from here, subtract 2x from here. And this will give us 5x minus 2x, which is 3x, plus 4 equals 3. We'll subtract 4 from both sides. we'll have 3x equals negative 1. Divide both sides by 3, and x equals negative 1. And this gave us one solution. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's distribute first. 4 times x is 4x. And 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. Half times x is 1/2 x. And half of 8 is going to be minus 4. Okay, why don't we get rid of the fraction since we have a fraction here? And the only thing we have in the denominator is 2, so we have to multiply through by 2. That would be our least common multiple. All right, 2 times 4 is 8x. 4 times 2 is minus 8. 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 divided by 2 is 1, so this is going to be 1x or just x. 4 times 2 is 8, so that's going to be minus 8. All right, I'll put a 1 right here in front of the x. And we want to get all of our x's on the same side, so I'm going to subtract 1x from both sides. So 8x minus 1x, that's 7x, minus 8 equals negative 8. Add 8 to both sides. We'll have 7x equals 0. Divide both sides by 7, and x equals 0. So there's one solution here, and that's 0. All right, let's go to the next one. So let's start by combining like terms. So x plus 2x gives us 3x plus 7 equals 3x minus 7. Be careful not to say these are the same. Yes, the first term is the same. Okay, we have the same number, but not with the same sign. We have a plus 7 here and a minus 7 here. So be careful, look carefully. These are not the same. So don't say, well, both sides are identical. It's many solutions. Actually, it's going to work out to be the opposite. Okay, so let's go ahead first and get all of our x's on the same side. Subtract 3x from both sides. So this is gone, and this is gone because 3 minus 3 is 0. Same thing here. So this will give us 7 equals negative 7. Well, that's not true. 7 does not equal negative 7, so we have no solution here. So if you see this pattern, these two numbers are the same, the x terms are the same, but the numbers are opposite of each other. You should know that it's going to be no solution. All right, so let's go to number 10. Let's combine our like terms, 3x minus 1x. I'll put a 1 here. 3x minus 1x, well, that gives us 2x on this side plus 4 equals, let's distribute. That gives us 8x minus 4. Let's subtract 8x from both sides. And this will give us negative 6x plus 4 equals negative 4. Subtract 4 from both sides. Negative 6x equals, you're combining negative 4 plus negative 4, which is going to give you negative 8. Divide both sides by negative 6. and you'll have x equals, well, this is SSP, same sign, positive. You're dividing two numbers with the same sign, so it's going to be positive. And so we'll get A6, but we can reduce that. Divide top and bottom by 2, and you're going to get 4/3. Or you can turn it into a mixed number, 1 and 1/3. There's one solution here only. One solution. No solution here. All right, let's keep going. So let's distribute first. This will give us 8x. 4 times 1 is 4 equals, well, let's combine like terms here. You have 5x plus 3x, that'll give you 8x plus 9. Let's subtract 8x from both sides. And this will be 0, and this will be 0, giving us 4 equals 9. That is not a true statement, so there is no solution here. All right, let's keep going. So we have 10 plus x here equals, let's distribute the 5 to everything inside the parentheses. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. And 1 times 5 is 5. Think about it this way, 5 over 5. It's going to be 1x, or just x. And then 5 times 2 is going to be plus 10. Do you see both sides are identical? I mean, I can switch the order here. They are identical. So what does that mean when both sides are exactly the same? You said many solution. That is correct. Many solution. Because we can find many answers for this equation. Okay, let's keep going. All right, let's just distribute first. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times 2 is 16 equals 2x plus 16. All right, let's get all of our x's on the same side, and let's subtract 2x from both sides. 8x minus 2x, that's 6x, plus 16 equals 16. Subtract 16 from both sides. 6x equals 0. Divide both sides by 6, and x equals 0. We have one solution. 0 is a solution. Okay, let's look at number 14. Let's get rid of all the fractions first. So let's multiply through by the least common multiple, which will have to be 2 in this case. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 here, times 2 every term. So 2 times 3, that's 6, plus 2 times 3 is 6 divided by 2, that's 3x. Plus 4 times 2, that's 8. 2 times 4x is 8x. And 5 times 2 is 10, divided by 2 is 5x. Okay, we got rid of the fractions. Now, we can combine like terms. You see this is 8x minus 5x. We can put these together. Let's do that. We can also put these numbers here together on the left. We can put these together, giving us 14 plus 3x on this side, and 8x minus 5x is 3x on this side. All right, let's subtract 3x from both sides. We'll end up with 0 here on this side. This is gone, and we'll have 14. Is 14 equal to 0? No. So this means no solution. Half of 2 is 1. And half, so half of 2 is 1. And half of 4 is 2 minus 2x. Plus 2x equals 13. Combine your x terms together. 1 is positive, 1 is negative. That means they're gone. They cancel each other out. So that gives me 1 equals 13. That's not true. So there's no solution. Okay. Let's combine like terms first on the left side. So you have 2x minus 1x. We'll put a 1 right here. So that's going to give me 12 plus x on the left side equals 9x. We'll subtract 9x from both sides. Let's put a 1 right here in front of the x. And that gives me 0 on this side. 1x minus 9x is negative minus 8x, and we still have our 12 here. Okay, let's subtract 12 from both sides. So we'll have negative 8x equals negative 12. Divide both sides by negative 8. Okay, this is going to be SSP, same sign, positive. Okay, 8 goes into 12 one time. When we take 8 from the top, we're still left with 4 over 8. But this simplifies to x equals 1 and 1/2. So we have one solution here. And that's x equals 1 and 1/2. All right, let's go to the next one. So this is just going to be 4x plus 1 on this side. We will distribute on this side 2 times 2x to give us 4x. And 2 times 3 will give us 6. So let's get all of the x's on the same side. Let's subtract 4x from both sides. And this will give us 1 equals 6. That's not true, so no solution. All right, let's do number 19. Go ahead, get a head start. Okay, let me try to catch up with you. So 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 3 plus 12 minus 4 equals 8 times 1 is 8, and 1 times 2 is 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4, or you could say half of 8, same thing, we're going to get 4x. And 8 times 1 is 8. Let's get all of, no, actually, let's combine like terms on this side right here. These numbers, we need to put them together. 4x plus 8 equals 4x plus 8. Now, do you see what we have here? Both sides are identical. When that happens, the answer is what? You said many solutions. You're right. Many solutions. All right, go ahead and get a head start on number 20. All right, so let's combine our like terms. Is 1x, right? 1x plus 5x gives us 6x plus 4 on this side. Let's distribute. We'll have 6x. Distribute here, 3 times 1 is 3. Let's subtract 6x from both sides to get all of our x's on the same side. This is gone, so is this, giving us 4 equals 3, but that's not true. So the answer is correct, no solution. Okay? All right, last problem. Go ahead, get a head start on it. All right, let's check and see how you did. So you should distribute first. 5 times x gives us 5x. 5 times 1 will give us 5 minus 3x equals, distribute here, you'll get 2x. Distribute here, you will get 10. Okay, looks like we can combine like terms here. Here's a term with an x, here's a term with an x. These are like terms. We can put them together to get 2x plus 5 equals 2x plus 10. Subtract 2x from both sides to get all of our x's on the same side. Just gone, cancel, because they're opposite of each other. So this gives us 5 equals 10, but that's not true. So the answer is no solution. Okay, this concludes this video on equations with one solution, many solutions, and no solutions.